Okay, guys, so here's the deal. I've tried the whole reading to you thing. I personally think I'm not very good at it. And even if you guys think it, you haven't said it, and I want to thank you for that. So I'm going to try a different format with this haunted history. I'm going to try just telling you guys about what I've learned about these places that I've explored through the internet. So I hope you guys like my new format. So the next house I decided to do some research on was called the Drish house. This guy named John R. Drish built it in 1837. He was really, really wealthy. It's very well documented that he had slaves build this house. He had a lot of really talented slaves. He only had one daughter. She was married at the house. I read a lot of different things about this Dr. John R. Drish. Apparently he was a really violent alcoholic, and he ended up falling down the stairs, and he died in the house. After that, his wife lived there until she passed away. It didn't say if she passed away in the house or not, but it served as like several different things throughout its time. It was a coal company, it was a school, it was a church, and just by looking at this place, thinking of it being a church is downright creepy. But they fixed it all up, and today it's like a wedding venue. It's really, really pretty. But apparently Sarah, after John died, was like heartbroken, and she saved these candles. I guess she made it a real elaborate event, his funeral. She saved these candles, and she wanted these candles at her funeral. And when she died, they could not find the candles. They ripped the house apart looking for the candles. They could not find them. So apparently Sarah is the one to blame for all the hauntings that go on in this house. People say that they see a fire coming out of the third-story tower. I don't really know. I didn't really see many pictures at all. I couldn't find a picture of John either. I was so mad. I looked for like 3 hours for a picture of him. Usually I can find a picture to like put with the story because I think it's a little bit more personal, but I could not find anything. And these plantation houses, they do not say much about the slaves. And we all know that slaves were a big part of, cotton plantations and all that. But they don't really like to talk about that. But I was able to find some information about the slave who hid in one of the towers. And he was eventually found, and they burned him to death for trying to escape, which is absolutely horrific. That's just a terrible way to die. But anyway, this place is really, really beautiful, and it definitely does look like it could be haunted. People report always the obvious, of hearing footsteps, of seeing John coming down the stairs, of seeing the slaves in the tower. I couldn't find any pictures of any ghosts either, but I enjoyed doing research on this one. The next episode, we're going to be traveling to Alabama to visit the Gainesville plantation. So I'll see you guys next time.